What is one clothing item that you absolutely need to have in your wardrobe? I think most people would say a t-shirt because, well, it's kind of like the most basic clothing piece and therefore you definitely need it in your wardrobe. But to be honest, I could see myself having no t-shirts at all. I mean, you still got long sleeves, you still got button up, but I think one of the most important things when it comes to building a good wardrobe is definitely having some nice pair of denims. And I know it can be hard sometimes to find good denim, so that's exactly why in today's video I want to show you guys 7 of my favorite brands when it comes to denim. Now, I didn't rank them in order, but I put them into 3 categories, which is first of all basic, like your basic clean denims. Then we have more simple designs, and last but not least we have more like the crazy or the extravagant designs. So without much more talking, my name is Ned. Thank you so much for tuning in, and let's get into it. Starting out with high quality clean denims, we got Colors Clothing Company, and this brand really has all of the basic colorways and washes that you need when it comes to denim. But at the same time, you wouldn't really mistake them for Zara denim because I think the washes are still made super uniquely. So I would say they are like your unique basic denims, if that makes sense. In terms of fitting, they have a few baggy fits and a few slimmer fits, but the slimmer fits are not really like slim or skinny. They are still like straight leg, I would say. Some of the methods they are using for their pieces are of course the washes we already talked about. Then they also have waxed pieces, and then they also have raw denim pieces. All of their denims are 100% cotton, and most of their denim pants also have like a matching denim jacket, which I think is really nice. So if you're looking for clean but still unique basic denims, Colors Clothing is the perfect brand for you. But when it comes to basic denims, there's one more brand that I also really like, which is Entire Studios. Now, Entire Studios, I would say, makes more use of the generic washes that you see in your everyday denim. But what's so good about this brand is that they have much more variety when it comes to the fits of the pant, ranging from slim to baggy and sort of everything that's in between. They also have a flared option. Now, they definitely do come at a higher price point, but therefore they also come with much more quality. They are once again made out of 100% cotton. And while I couldn't find out where they are manufactured, it is stated that the denim is made in Japan or comes from Japan, which, in case you didn't know, Japan has one of the best reputations when it comes to denim manufacturing. So as I said, I'm not too sure about this, but since Entire Studios is more like your high fashion brand, I'm also expecting much more quality when it comes to the craftsmanship. I myself don't own a pair yet, but I've only heard good things about this brand. If you have a pair of denim from Entire Studios, let me know your opinion down in the comments. And with this, let's move on to the simple design. Starting out with the more simple designs, I think one really good option is Diesel. For me, it's kind of this brand that you not think about too often because it's just like so established and you don't have it like on your radar constantly. But looking through some of their stores and also looking through their online shop, I think they have a great selection of denim. They of course have most of the basic washes, but they also have some denims with designs using, for example, laser engraving, distressing, or even print. They also offer a quite broad range when it comes to the fit. They have a relaxed fit, a slim fit, a bootcut fit, and like a regular fit. And while most of their pieces are made from 100% cotton, I also found a few denims that are made from like 50% cotton and 50% modal, which I think is an interesting approach. I haven't felt denim with modal in my hands yet, so I obviously can't really talk much about it. Alright, so moving on, we got Protemoa, and while they don't have any like obvious designs, for example like prints or distressing, I would still put them in the category of simple design just because they have way more unique washes and also some decorative seams. Now, they only have one fit of denim, which is their signature baggy jeans fit. One pair that really stands out to me is this blue and black one with this kind of like spray painting effect. I think it looks absolutely dope. All of the denims are once again made out of 100% cotton, and most of them feature this Protemoa print inside of the waistband, so you can't really see it, but it's just like a fun little detail. And all in all, they have some really great denims if you like this baggy fit, of course. Another great brand, which is, by the way, also one of my favorite brands in general right now, is Davrilsupply. And for me, Davrilsupply really has the perfect denims when you want something more unique than your basic average denim, but at the same time you want nothing too crazy. And some methods they are using to create designs are prints, studs, or even embroidery. And well, yeah, most of their designs are not like all over the pants and overly huge, but more like detailing the pants and setting some nice accent. They also have a small range of fits, which is their baggy fit, their straight fit, and a bootcut fit. And as always, you already know it, their denims are made out of 100% cotton. Alright, so while you can't go wrong with a clean pair of denim, there are also some fits where you just need this absolutely crazy denim with a crazy design that catches attention, looks super dope. And when it comes to this category, there are two brands that immediately come to my mind, which first of all is Derschutze. And I know Derschutze can sometimes really be kind of a hard choice to make or to like, because first of all, their like marketing and their social media presence has really transformed it into a huge social media brand and a huge Instagram and TikTok brand. And second of all, in my opinion, if you wear too much Derschutze inside of one outfit or even across multiple outfits, if it's too much, I just don't think it looks good anymore. But with all of this said, I still really mess with Derschutze, and I think especially their denims are perfect if you want this more like crazy design that really stands out. And for those of you that don't know Derschutze at all, it's this brand that heavily focuses on embroidery, and I think it's actually 100% all that they're doing. So yeah, basically all of their pieces have something embroidered on it, or most of the times it's like a huge artwork. It looks really good on most pieces. On some pieces, I think it looks really corny. And as I said earlier, when styling Derschutze, I think you shouldn't have any other pieces in your outfit that have embroidery on it as well, because I don't know, too much embroidery just looks weird to me. But let's actually get to their denims. They only have this one fit, which is like your typical baggy fit, I would say. And then there are these intricately embroidered designs, and most of them are also really huge designs, so it's across like the whole side of the leg or across the whole back of the jean. All of their collections have different cultures or different themes as like a theme. For example, there was this jazz oriented drop, there was this kind of Arabic, I think, inspired drop, there's this Japanese inspired drop, which I think is super cool. And especially this combined with like the end level of embroidery is what I believe makes Derschutze so unique. And as always, all of their denim is made out of 100% cotton. Alright, so last but not least, we got a Japanese brand, which is Evisu, which a lot of you guys might already know. It's a really established brand, especially in streetwear and like hype culture. And their signature design is this print called the Daikok print. I'm not too sure where this design and the name originates from, but it's often referred to as like a seagull because kind of looks like it. And I wasn't too sure if I wanted to include Evisu to the list because there was this period, for me personally, the wrong people and the wrong group of people kind of wearing Evisu, which then made it for me kind of hard to really identify with this brand. But I think especially now with the slimmer denims kind of coming back, Evisu is the perfect brand to tap in. And to be honest, I myself might even get a slimmer pair from Evisu because, well, while they have a broad range of fit, which ranges all the way from slim fit over straight fit to baggy fit, you definitely have to say that most of their designs and kind of most of their love goes into the straight fit, I think. And from what I've been able to see in their online shop, their baggy fit, for example, has only like 3 pairs, which don't look super cool. So yeah, they have a huge variety of fits, but most of their designs are in the straight leg category. And even beyond the simple printed Daikok design, they also have a lot of kind of variations of this design, which is, for example, made out of distressing or kind of made out of an artwork. So definitely some really creative and dope designs. And while they definitely have a higher price point, their denim is made 100% from Japanese denim and also manufactured, of course, in Japan. And this is because the brand itself is also from Japan. But don't worry guys, since they are super established already, they also have like a worldwide online shop, and you can also order from Germany or like Europe in general. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching it all the way to the end. And as always, I of course hope that I could inspire some of you guys and help some of you guys out. If you know some brands that also sell really good denim that I didn't mention in this video, make sure to put them in the comments. I'm always excited to learn about new brands. And with all of this said, I'm out. I'm gonna see you in the next one.